plus shipping and handling. You can use your credit card or pay by check right over the phone. Turn any room into a bedroom in just 1 minute with the Aero Extra Bed in a Minute from Imagineer. Call the toll-free number on your screen now.
Right now, it's your local forecast on the Weather Channel.
Next week on Atmospheres, hold on tight. You're along for the ride with Storm Chasers. Also, we're journeying to Panama. It's a lot more than just a canal. Don't miss Atmospheres with Jim Cantori and Mish Michaels, Wednesdays at 8 on the Weather Channel.
Well, you may need a bit of the rain because you're in the middle of a...
Which would you rather do? Make minimum monthly payments on your credit cards for the rest of your life? Or pay them off right now with a second mortgage with no closing costs from Ditech.com? Whether you have equity or no equity, good credit or not so good credit, Ditech Second Mortgage with absolutely no closing costs can help you to consolidate your high-interest debts into one lower monthly payment. Get fast online approval or call us right now at 1-800-71-FIX.
Glade Plug-ins Scented Oil.
It doesn't fade.
It doesn't fade away.
It doesn't fade.
Plug it in, plug it in. Scented Oil makes this the best plug-ins ever. Plug it in, plug it in. Because oil freshens from the first drop to the last without quickly fading away.
Fresh in 60 days, freshens in a new way. Plug it in, plug it in.
Now available in 2 new fragrances, Floral Breeze and Refreshing Citrus.
Plug it in.
S.C. Johnson, a family company.
Right now, it's your local forecast on the Weather Channel. Currently, the temperature...
Again, that's the convection, the storminess of the storm, if you will, kind of the stormy conditions. There's some of that orange and red they're indicating where some of the wettest parts or some of the stormiest areas are inside of the storm itself. That's drifting northwest, and that may have interaction along the coast on toward Thursday night. Here's a batch of tropical moisture, never a classified tropical system, but at least a feature of interest across the satellite picture the last few days. That moisture scooting in will continue to push in across the Southland and add to some of the potential for the rainfall totals there. When you push this batch of tropical moisture, then this tropical depression, which becomes a batch of tropical moisture across the Southland, and then a front trailing across the southern U.S., could be it for a situation to bring about some needed rainfall in the Southland. We'll discuss that in further detail coming up and look at it again in Storm Watch coming up in about 10 minutes till the hour. Along the coast of Mexico, another tropical depression that at one point become a tropical storm, but the tropical depression still lingers not too far from Manzanillo, Mexico. We'll look at that in Storm Watch 2, but the main problem on the coast of Mexico is from some very, very heavy rainfall. More details on that on the way as well. Here's a look at the big picture, the contiguous 48. That big front meant big storms throughout Wednesday night, also means big changes in temperatures. Now, literally back on the cool side of things, it was a bit cooler than average today, where we often fall by some 11 degrees towards Chicago, not a warm day at all. A little cooler in toward Minneapolis, St. Paul. Very common when a cold front slices along. The cool air comes behind it. Makes sense. It's the leading edge of a cooler air mass. We're dragging in some cooler Canadian air. But often you also see where you draw in warmer temperatures ahead of it. That's been the case. We can test that in upstate New York, even around, say, Boston. About 10 degrees above where we often fall this time of the year. Some 7 degrees warmer toward New York City. That was okay, but a little warmer too also around Los Angeles. 81 degrees, 82 toward New York City. A little cooler, 62 towards Chicago. In the 60s also, 68 to Kansas City, 72 for St. Louis, with a real cool air a little further back for the transition zone. Okay, it's not cool air, but it's cooler. For example, 79, that was our high today in San Francisco. Compare that to yesterday's temps in the 90s. Okay, every little bit helps when you're cooling off, and that's exactly what we've done. 38 to Barrow today, 56 to Fairbanks, 54 toward Anchorage. That's what you had for your Wednesday. 85 for Lihue and Honolulu, 88 to Kahului, 84 toward Hilo. We talked about the front along and ahead of it. Could see the chance of some severe weather, maybe an isolated severe storm or two. East Tennessee, a risk there, and also along the Gulf Coast. There's the rains expected to be, and even, again, the chance of some snow. As far as the amounts of precip, potentially a half-inch, parts of New York State, even southward throughout the Appalachians. I may see maybe a half-inch or so across the southeast, North Georgia, even parts of Alabama in need of some rain, especially around Tuscaloosa. Some lingering showers in the Midwest, and also mentioned the wintry weather. We'll have to look at a bit of that too here across portions of Montana. Here's the morning itself. A little windy. It will be windy throughout the Northeast and wet. Some rainfall in toward New York City eventually. Then our front scoots offshore. Soggy across the southeast. Wintry and windy across the northern plains. Here's a quick look at our precip again and our warmth. And for the Northeast, coming up on the Weather Channel, we'll take a look at the weather's impact on travel and TravelWise. Stay tuned.
I got it. It's centered on Elwood Drive.
Go! Back. All the way back.
2.7.
Yeah.
2.9.
Oh, I'm feeling it. Go! Yes! Oh!
I just saved hundreds of dollars by switching to Geico. Yeah!
Geico Direct. A 15-minute call could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
Everybody has suffered from the effects of a bad night's sleep, whether from minor back pain, heartburn, or just because you can't get comfortable. And the constant tossing and turning at night can make you feel like you're in the middle of a cliffhanger. We at Sleep Comfort want to mail you our free video and brochure. showing how our adjustable bed can give you that better night's sleep you've always dreamed about. Our soothing massage and pillow top mattress gives you the feeling you're in a tropical paradise. And the dream gets better because now adjustable beds have become affordable for everyone. With no money down, our Jubilee model is only $19 per month. And we give you 90 days to sleep on our bed with no risk. If you don't like it, send it back. So call now to receive this free video and brochure about the adjustable bed that only costs $19 per month and comes with a free 90-day in-home trial. Call now.
Call 1-800-279-9847, 1-800-279-9847.
Right now, it's your local forecast on the Weather Channel. Currently, the temperature is 53 degrees under mostly cloudy skies.